Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Right-hander from Florida gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's the pitch.
Nope.
As we start play tonight. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Tucker is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's Corey Seager. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Greinke, a native Floridian. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Max.
Next up is Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Oh, that kicked out.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball. 2
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Reddick at the track, and that one is gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 L.A. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here it comes. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bases are empty, one man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Brantley sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Yulieski Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Peterson, the runner at second with one away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping into the box, Gavin Lux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and their runners at the corners now. Greinke over to first, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Runners are at the corners with one man out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set with the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here it comes on 0-2.
That's outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's wrong.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's
Now a curveball misses inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Reddick to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the runner will score from second, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zack Greinke. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Brandon Bielak is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Bielak.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
A runner on first with 2 away. There he goes. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on the show right after this. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a solo shot here to left center field, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Lays off 2-2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts on the run, but this will land untouched. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So here's Josh Reddick as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Fouled off. Kershaw now on 1-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in for Houston, Aledmys Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Kershaw into the windup and the pitch.
Inside, ball two. It's out. It's 3-1.
Martin Maldonado would be next. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. We've played 2. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros 1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, A.J. Pollock.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get late.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it is.
3-2.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reddick giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next,
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
In now, Will Smith. Down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
now batting, number 9.
Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Second and third here, one man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And no one will get this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Tucker waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit hard on the ground to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 9-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, inside.
Ready with the 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Up next
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They trail big. It's 9-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Max Muncy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, outside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. From the stretch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Joc Pederson.
Coming to the plate now, Joc Pederson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too high, and it's 3-0. From the stretch.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Astros 1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yuli Gurriel.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to. The 1-1 home.
On the ground to the right side. And that's out number one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Tucker. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Yank the slider across.
Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Cionel Perez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now at the plate, Will Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Turned on down the line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So coming to the plate, Gavin Lux. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Called strike 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Tucker. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 out with the man at first. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Tucker has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
Stepping up now, Josh Reddick. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Standing in, Aledmys Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. He's ready. Now the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Martin Maldonado. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
George Springer the next to hit as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Count even now at 1-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Dodger error, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Astros 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Corey Seager.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Bregman ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
At the plate now, Max Muncy. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So here's Cody Bellinger. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Pitch is popped up. Bregman has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Line to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball, that's outside.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers lead this one 12-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit in the air to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, ball 1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. Brad Peacock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brad Peacock. Now batting.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Peacock offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And it's 1-1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 5. Hit back up the middle. Diaz picks it up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
0-1.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now,
The center fielder.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollock. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front, 14-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Betts. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with one out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Brusdar Graterol takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Brusdar Graterol.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's George Springer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Nope.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Alex Bregman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 left for the Astros, and as you can see, they are way behind. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
In now, Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as this lead got even wider. Andre Scrub enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
70, Andre Scrub. Now batting, number 9.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Still even at 2-2. And the pitch.
The count is full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ground ball foul down the left side. That's down into left center for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Tucker. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 18-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The designated hitter, Michael.
Now the pitch.
Brantley.
1-1.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yuli Gurriel waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
In now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Peterson into the Crawford boxes and gone. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No outs, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Betts is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Josh.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Favorable call in there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Ready now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out with the man at first. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 18-5. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the DH, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Down.
Here comes the 1-0. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Tucker. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Cy Sneed comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Cy Sneed.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A man at third with one away. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in once again, Will Smith. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And that misses for ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball, called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. LA's on top, 19-5. At the plate, Martin Maldonado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, George Springer. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Bellinger, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Dylan Floro enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this.
Dylan Floro.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. And look Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here it comes, 1-0. In there, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-5 the final in this one tonight. Los Angeles are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Clayton Kershaw gets the W on the mound. Zach Greinke struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.